All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my video. So check it out. Like I always tell y'all, if you want to write me, King Tyson 713 at yahoo.com. If you got any questions or you want my advice about something, I will reach out to you. I will not keep you waiting long. If you got an idea of the next video you want me to talk about, write me. Like I said, King Tyson 713 at yahoo.com. So check it out. I want to talk about, I know on my channel I talk, about relationships mostly, right? But I also talk about being single. I'm not just on this channel and saying, hey, you got to be in a relationship. You got to be in a relationship. And the people who are single putting pressure on y'all like, hey, you got to be in a relationship. No. I want you to, if you're single, I want you to, being single, it's a good thing because you take this time to learn yourself. You take this time to do some self-reflecting and see what you want to do once you get into a relationship. What's some things that you could change about yourself from the past relationships that you had to say, oh, you know what, hey, I've been going down the same route. I don't want to keep up and do, I don't want to, the red flags I've seen in previous relationships, when I see them moving forward, I want to avoid it at all costs. These are things that you learn when you're out of a relationship and you're single. You start learning how to love yourself properly, so that way when you do get with someone, you take that of you loving yourself, you take that into the next relationship to where, okay, you can love yourself, and that way that opens up room in your heart where you can, when the time is right, when you can love somebody else. Because let me say something. As people, when you don't love yourself, it's hard. And there's more people that don't love themselves, that they will love this person that they're with to death, put all into that person, but not all into themselves. So when that person leaves or the relationship don't work out or something drastic happens in the relationship, as the person, you can't manage. You almost want to delete yourself. I'm not trying to say, I'm gonna say delete yourself. You don't want to live. You want to hurt yourself because you're not loving yourself. When you love yourself, then you could be like, okay, this happened. Okay, I love myself enough to not put me in a crazy situation where I do some harm to this person or myself so I can walk away. That's what loving yourself is about. So when you're single, you take that time to learn to love yourself. You learn to learn yourself. You learn to things in past traumas that you had. You learn to learn how to deal with that you won't, or old baggage you won't take it to a new relationship. So this is why I say being single is very helpful. Now, I want to say this about people in relationships, right? And people that are single. Just because you're in a relationship don't mean that that's the best bet for you. Because it's worse being with someone that it's a toxic relationship versus being alone. A lot of people are afraid to be alone, especially people who've been into long-term relationships, long-term marriages. They hate to be alone. And they be like, you know what, I'd rather put up with this person because who does it sound like? Does it sound like somebody you know, or does it sound like yourself? You're like, well, I've been with this person for so long, ain't nothing else out here. I don't want to get to know somebody else. I don't feel like it. I'd rather just stick in I'd rather stick with what I got. Who do you know someone like that? Have you spoken like that before? You have to get that thought process out of your head. Now, my thing is, I say, hey, if the relationship is worth saving, that both people, that's what I want people to understand. When a relationship is worth saving, you got to make sure that both people want to work on a relationship. You can't be the only one working on a relationship and that person just doing whatever and they don't care and you trying to work on it. No, you're just going to work yourself crazy. It's not going to happen because they're not putting in the same effort to work on y'all relationship. So it takes two people to work on a relationship. So what I'm saying is that you don't need to be the only one working on the relationship. And then if both y'all can work on a relationship, then y'all can stick together and try to make it work. I don't say stick in and be miserable in a relationship just to say you're in a relationship. Now, people stay for whatever reasons. A lot of people stay because they've been knowing this person for a long time. People stay because they have kids with that person. You know, whatever your reason is it, does it protect your sanity? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Because I'm telling you, there's people in everyday relationships are miserable. They're wishing they was out of, they wish they were single. Then that's when you start getting cheating coming involved, you know, because, you know, the person, instead of leaving the person, they rather cheat on them, you know, and then that could cause other issues with that. You know, you start cheating and stuff like that. You never know what could happen when there's cheating involved. You never know. You know, three-way affairs lead to all kind of stuff. Three-way affairs lead to death. You know, three-way affairs lead to somebody in jail, learn to somebody being harmed. It's dangerous in a three-way affair. I'm telling y'all. You just never know. Like, you just thinking I'm just gonna be on the side doing my thing, and then you never know what could happen. You know, your spouse, the person you with, could find out. They could go attack you, put you in the hospital, you know, whatever. Go find that person, go confront them, or the person that people don't think about, the person that you cheating with. That person could come and develop so many feelings for you. They want to attack the person that you with, and the person you with is innocent. They don't know anything. You out here cheating, and then that person come and attack the person you with. You know, the person you cheating with. So you never know how things could happen. That's why it's so dangerous with three ways of, you know, with cheating involved. So what I'm saying is this: it is better to be single than to be in a relationship that you're not happy in. It's better to be single than be in a relationship that you're miserable in. It's better to be single than be in a relationship that you feel like I gotta walk on eggshells when I come home, or I got to wait and sit in my car, pray. I gotta listen to my music. I gotta it take me a long time to go in the house. It's better to be single than to deal with somebody down talking you. It's better to be single than dealing with somebody who's controlling you. It's better to be single than someone who makes you feel like you are nothing. You know, and people stay in relationships for whatever reason, like I said. But it's healthy. Being by yourself is healthy. It's more healthier than you being in a relationship that's toxic. You know, and sometimes people be in relationships that they don't even know is toxic. That's the crazy part. You're in too deep in a relationship when you don't even realize it's toxic. It takes for you to get out of the relationship, so then you realize, until you meet somebody else. And that person is completely different from the last person you was with, for you to realize, hey, I was really in a toxic relationship. You know, that's typically what it takes for you to be with somebody else that's a completely different person than the person you was just with, than your ex, for you to realize that you was in a toxic relationship. That's all I'm trying to say. So if you're in a relationship, don't talk down on people who are single. Because people in a relationship tend to be like, oh, well, you know, they single, they ain't got nobody. Hey, listen, you be surprised. There's a lot of people in relationships that are miserable. You know, them be the main ones who gotta try to brag about their relationship. You feel like they got the best relationship. They put the best front on. They take their family portraits together. Everybody dressed alike. They go on. They take all the pictures when they out and posting them to social media. Those relationships sometimes be the phoniest relationships, and y'all don't even know. You know, y'all just going off what y'all see on the outside on what people portray as. So I just want my people, this is for my single people, I just want y'all to know that if you're not with somebody, you know, don't feel bad, because you know, even if you feel like, damn, everybody else around me got somebody, don't worry, your time will come, your season will come when the right person comes along for you. Because let me tell y'all, out of all these relationships, you gonna have some people who don't really want to be in that relationship. They stand in that relationship to save face. I'm telling y'all. It happens every day. So as you single, don't take this as you being single as a slight. Your time will come, you know, just like I told y'all, get yourself together mentally, get yourself together physically. That's going to prepare you to the next relationship. But y'all tell me what y'all think. I just wanted to put a couple of words out there. You know, it's better to be single than to be in a relationship that's toxic, that's not right for you. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace and blessings. On to the next one. I'm out.